Who's here? Hello, hello. Say hello. Ah, there we go. Abigail, hello. How are you? Looks like there's a few more. We need to see who you are, you guys. Say hello to us. I'm good, thank you. I'm just kind of looking left here because I have my computer here as well. And I am just, I just need to do that to see the chat. Hello, L333. We've got 3 whole people here. It looks like it's just me and you, Abigail. Oh, another one. Abigail, where are you? Where are you in the world? Tell me. Evanice, hello. Oh, thank you, L333. Thanks for coming here and being here. Alabama, very cool. Very cool. I'm in central Canada. Hi there. I'm in central Canada where it's like super cold right now. It's like, I don't know, you guys do it differently. I think we do it in Celsius, you do it in Fahrenheit. So I think it's like -5 or something in Fahrenheit, something like that. How is it where you are? So Alabama, tell me about the weather there. New York. Oh, I want to go to New York at Christmas, Evanice. It's beautiful there. I've seen so many pictures and videos and all kinds of stuff from there. I'd love to see New York in the Christmas season. Abigail, after living here all of my life, I can barely take the cold weather. But to be honest, we only have it like super cold for 2 months, and the rest of it is usually pretty warm. It's actually pretty warm here. And in the summertime, we can get to be like 102 Fahrenheit, easy. You guys got your wine or your coffee? Australia! Yay! Scorpio Eagle, hello. I think I might have told you this before, but my mom-in-law is in Australia. She's in New South Wales. So I have some sort of family over there. Well, until the divorce comes through. So I've got my wine. What are you guys drinking? I'm drinking cherry chocolate wine. A friend of mine brought it. Is it too late maybe in some places for people to be up? I thought I would do a little later because there's people who have children, and I thought it would be best to do this in the hour after the kids had gone to bed. So maybe it's a little bit too late. What time is it where you are? Scorpio Eagle, what time is it? Water. Oh, poor thing, Abigail. South Australia. I don't even know what that means, South Australia. Edwin, 8 p.m. where you are. Where's that? 7:06 in Texas. You're in the same time zone as me. Slightly sweet. SSS, as I call you. It's a tongue twister. Any cancer info? Well, I can tell you that I love me some cancer. That's for sure. I know somebody who's a cancer. It's a male, but super sexy and kind and really good guy. 8:07 in Maryland. Oh, okay, cool. Um, oh, good. I'm glad you're fine, sweetheart. So, since there's only a few of us here, there's like only 9 of us, I could do, a couple 2-card readings for a couple of you if you like. Uh, you're in love with a Scorpio. Well, good for you because Scorpios are good people and they're very motivated and um, are lovely. Hi, Victoria. Sharma, hello. Hello, hello. Okay, well, once we get a few people in here, tell you what, once we get up to 10 people, we'll do a couple of 2-card readings for you guys, okay? Yes, you are good people. 28th of October? No, 10/28. What is that? What is that? Well, you know what, Abigail, honestly, lots and lots of people that come to this channel are Scorpio. And if it wasn't for Scorpio, I feel like I wouldn't have a channel. So I'm so, so grateful for Scorpio. I'm grateful for everyone, of course, but it seems like all the highest views and readings and stuff that I have on my highest views on my videos are from Scorpio. Your birthday is 10/28. Oh, okay. So happy belated birthday. You just had a birthday then, well, kind of recently, a month ago. Still. Yeah, I know. I know. Scorpios had a hell of a year. Every time I do the readings for the Scorpios, I am just, my gosh, you guys have had one hell of a year. Taurus has had one hell of a year too. I'm just saying, every time I see a Taurus reading and I watch my own readings, own general readings on YouTube a lot, um, it's not just me, it's the energy of the Taurus. It's we're having a hell of a year as well. It's really hard. Um, what about Cancer? Um, what about Cancer? I don't really know. Let's look at some cards here. Let's pull a couple of cards about Cancer here. Oh, we're at 9. So yeah, we're good. I'm going to use my my trusty deck, my very fave, my steampunk deck, and let's see what we can find here. What about Cancer? What do we need to know about Cancer? I'm just going to do 2 cards. What do we want to know about Cancer? Taurus rising, my bullpen. Yay! Man, you must get a lot of crap done being Scorpio and Taurus. Holy smokes. So just letting you know. Hi, Helen. Just letting you know that I am a Sagittarius rising. So yeah, I'm a bit extra. Just saying, I'm a bit extra, guys. You're watching the Scorpio reading, Victoria. You catch my energy so well. Do I? That's good, because sometimes when I read, I feel as though Cass Love, hello. She's one of my favorites. I watch her too. So you guys go over and subscribe to Cass Love, okay? 111. She's really good, and she does everything. She doesn't do just reading. She does cooking and everything. She's like the woman of my dreams. She does everything on her channel. Multitask like the Queen of Pentacles. She does. So yeah, the oh, I've lost my train of thought now. Oh, we were talking about Cancer, right? We're talking about Cancer. Oh, and Scorpio and Taurus. So Scorpio and Taurus have been having a hard time this year, for sure. So I think we're all going to be glad to see that it's gone. And Saggy Moon, yay! I'm Saggy Rising. And yeah, so I'm coming at you a little extra like a Sag. That's what I do. You're dealing with a Cancer. Poor Coco. Well, I mean, not poor Coco. Cancer's kind of sexy, right? Cancers are like, the Cancers that I know anyway, or Cancers are like sexy and smoldering under the surface. You know, they're kind of like just under the radar, it seems. You're in an emotional firehouse. Oh my gosh, that's not good. I'm glad she's stunning. Good, yeah, and I really love the Cancer because Cancers are so deep. I just love the depth of the Cancer for sure. So I'm going to draw a couple of cards. We're going to start with Cancer first because we've got 12 people now, and I said we'd do it at 10. Oh, we got 14. Cool. So I'm going to do a couple of cards for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. You guys understand the whole Jupiter thing, though, right? Because not a lot of people do it. But if you've got just Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Venus is the female. But what's the point of having a female if you don't have another female or another male, right? That's not a couple. So, all right. I'm going to cut. I'll just pull a couple of cards here. I've been cleaning and praying over these cards all day. I used a lot of decks yesterday. And, oh, look at this. Look at that. So it looks like there's the King of Wands is here for sure. So King of Wands is, everybody says he's the player energy. Now, he might be a player energy if he's in the reverse, guys. He might be. But the King of Wands, you just need to know, is a super sexy, large and in charge dude that knows what's going on, or female, right? Because this is energy, right? This is not male or female. But it looks like there's some foundational stuff coming up. So firm foundation, maybe some marriage. Yeah, really great combo, right, Abigail? So the King of Wands The King of Wands is very passionate. And now, when I say passionate, guys, you know what I mean by passionate. It's like, oh, I love you. Like that kind of passion. It's like, son of a, that kind of passion as well. So this guy can be a hellraiser. He can be a little bit extra, and a father. Yeah. And he looks like he's probably has interest in somebody, maybe in terms of Cancer. Maybe he or she. Could very well be he or she, right? So yeah, it looks like that's a good combination if you're looking at Cancer. Uh, yeah, a Cancer in when they're in the upper. Are you talking about the Cancer cast, or are you talking about this dude? Oh, and Triple S, I effing love you too. You're so sweet. um, he's a he. Thank you. Okay, Sharma. Well, it's not a he for everybody. I'm just saying I'm reading energy, so he could be a he for you, but maybe it's a she for someone else. So, yeah, absolutely. So, about the Cancer, yeah, it looks like the Cancer might be meeting up with somebody who's in the Wands and could be of a king status, and it looks like there might be some love brewing there. That's right, Cass, the dude on the card. So I know that Abigail is in Alabama, and I know that we have someone here from Australia. Where's everybody else? Into wands. Are you totally into wands? You know what? I kind of am into wands. I know somebody who is an Aries and is very large and in charge and absolutely cool, knows what he's doing. He's the leader, and he's beautiful and kind and wonderful. And I just feel like our energies are too much for each other. Oh, Cass, you're Canadian. Yay. She's in Ontario. She's my neighbor. She's in the province next door. Oh, are you in love, Kendra? Who are you in love with? What sign are you in love with? You guys, chocolate cherry. It's wonderful. Where are you in Ontario, Cass? Aries moon. Yeah, I love the Aries. Aries are so strong. They're such leaders. And I've benefited to see someone who is a leader and who is in action. So as a leader, and that's really awesome. We have 17 whole people in our house, people. Woot woot. 17 whole people on the first. Hey, I didn't think I was going to have 3. So thanks for the first 3 of you that showed up. But we've got 17. Look at that. How you doing, Kendra? Edward, you're in Ohio. I've been in Ohio, actually. Long time ago, I was in Columbus. I went and visited a friend there and stayed for a few weeks. It was very much like my own hometown, though. It was very down to earth, very hometown. I really enjoyed it. Talon Stormwalker. That is a damn good username. I'm just saying. That sounds like the strongest thing ever. Talon Starwalker. That's pretty good. You guys, while you're here, if you could take a minute and just go over and sub to Castlove111. She's really great. She's a good reader, and she's going to teach you how to cook, too. She's the Queen of Pentacles, that one. She knows what's up, and she does everything, cooking, everything. So minus the Scorpio. Talon. All right, so let's talk about some stuff. There's 19 of us here. Look, yay! Hello, Edwina. Edwana, maybe. Hi, Edwana. Nice to have you here. Are you sure it's a twin flame, Edwana? Or Evanise, are you sure it's a twin flame? Take a look here. I guess I'm not the first to get it wrong. No, but Adwana is nice. It's a beautiful name, Adwana. If I'm looking this way, you guys, it's just because I also have you on my computer here, and it's easier for me to read your comments here than in my phone. I'm right now on my phone with you guys. So I'm a Scorpio, and he's a Scorpio. He's younger, but I'm telling you, I've never been in love with a Scorpio except Leo DiCaprio. Okay, hands off my man first. Leo DiCaprio's mine. Second of all, the person who I really, really love, where my heart really is, that person is an Aries sun, but they're a Scorpio rising. And I love me some Scorpio rising. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm so young at this and not so used to coming on here, you guys. If you could hit the like button, that would be great. If you can kind of help me sort of get the word out by sharing, it'd be really wonderful. And just please make sure that you check my video about people that I normally watch. And one person I didn't put on there was Cass Love 111. She's in the chat room here now, and I do watch Cass Love. So if you she should be on that list. And I just didn't want to make it go on and on and on. So just make sure that you guys go over and say hello to her too and show her some love. Kendra, oh, what are you owing about? What did I miss? See, I miss all the good stuff when I look up. Edwana, where are you from? Where are you at? Yeah, I'd love to, but who the heck knows how to do that? I don't know how to do that, Cass. How do you find out the rising and the sun? Just to know you're October 28th. Okay, so if you go up to my banner, there's a link there that says Sun, Moon, Rising. If you can't find it there, go to my About link, my About page, go right down to the bottom, and it says Sun, Moon, Rising. If you click on there, there's a little form that'll ask you all of your personal information. So where were you born? What time were you born? If you don't know what time you're born, because most people don't, if you don't know what time you're born, just put in midnight, so 12 a.m. And when you put in the city you were born in, it will then spit out all that information to you. It'll tell you what your sun, moon, and rising is. It will also tell you the character traits of all those people. So yeah, absolutely. You can just do it on your own. You're in Toledo, Ohio. Oh, cool. I was just saying I was in Ohio. Yeah. So I'm hoping that probably in the last half of 2020 that I'm going to be able to do some traveling to do some readings. So I'm planning on what I'm going to do in 2020, probably the last half, maybe starting in the fall, is I will find a city where there's a lot of people who have booked appointments, and I will just go to a hotel somewhere central, and I will just be in the hotel, and then I can get you guys in there one by one and do personal readings face to face. So I'm hoping that I can do some traveling in the new year. That would be totally awesome. Then I would get to see you guys in a smaller group, because it would be nice to maybe somewhere, 2, 3 years down the road to do sort of a meet and greet, but people get lost in the shuffle and meet and greet. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I just love people. And I just want to look at you in the eyes, face to face, and see how you're doing, rather than, wave at you over the crowd. What else? Still getting to know YouTube. Yeah, and me too, Cass. I've been on YouTube for many, many years, but I've never really been on YouTube in the capacity that I'm in right now. And so I'm getting to learn to know everything that's going on. Okay, what I'm going to do a two-card draw on the next energies. Which we've already done Cancer. What should we do next, guys? What sign should we do next? Kendra. Did a read resonated about him the other day? Thank you, Kendra. Thank you very much. And I'm so glad you're here. You don't even know how glad I am. Thank you very much for the contribution. I really appreciate that. You guys don't really have to come here and do that, but I do appreciate it, of course. Scorpio, Aries and Scorpio. We'll do both of those, okay? But I really appreciate it when you do, so thank you so much. I just really wanted to get here and say hello and see as many people as I could, talk to as many people as I could. Okay, so we will do Aries first then. I'll just do 2 cards on Aries, please, Spirit, if you can give me 2 cards for Aries. Energy around Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter around Aries, please. Oh, look at that. Divine timing coming up, guys. And some justice. So it looks like the universe is saying it's time for something to happen. Something is coming up. It's time for whatever has been divinely orchestrated to finally push in the right direction. So, and it's pushing into justice. Now, justice, you guys know that justice usually shows up when there's an injustice, right? So for Aries is going through something heavy right now. And something heavy is what needs to come back into balance. So I love this card because it's very much You can see she's dropping something to try and even the scales here. I just love this deck. But yeah, so it looks like there is finally some divine time coming for the Aries people. Divine timing, of course, is something that the universe has orchestrated for you that you don't really have control over, but something that is going to be to your benefit. And it looks like here it's moving forwards. It's moving forward into justice. So justice can be a few things, right? So it's about injustice. It's about doing the right thing, Aries. It's about things moving in your favor when it's coupled with this card. It's about, yeah, things coming back into balance. So if you've had a hard year, it is the end of December and things are starting to come back in balance for you. So hang in there, okay? Because I know it's been a tough year for a lot of people, and it looks like things are going to start moving in the right direction. So if it is about something that is in the judicial system, like children or buying a house, or, maybe you're splitting assets with someone that you don't want to be with any longer. That could very well be. It's about time, Talon. Yeah. Okay. That's good. So yeah, you can look forward to something moving forward in your direction in the new year. For sure. Victoria says, amen. Just going to look back a little bit here. Just don't want to miss anything. All right, so now we're going to do Scorpio. We'll pull a couple cards for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Ooh. I'm using the Steampunk deck. Now, that being said, all of you Scorpios that are out here, y'all know that you're intuitive, right? Y'all know that you can see around corners. I don't know why I'm saying y'all. We don't say that in Canada. But anyway, yeah. So I love when you guys call me Else. That means you're my buddy, right? Because only people who know me call me Else. I love that. So yeah, so Scorpio, here we go. 2 cards for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And that's true, Cass. Everything does happen for a reason. I've been video blogging for many years, for probably 20 years. And so I'm really comfortable in front of the camera. But it does take some time to get used to it. Yeah, to get used to it and to get comfortable. So here we go. All right, 2 cards for Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Ready? Just going to pull them from the middle. Ready? 1 and 2. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Yes, beautiful. So first one I pulled was Temperance, right? So you got to make sure you're keeping yourself in balance. It looks like there's some healing that needs to be going on. I have a feeling it could be healing from a conversation that was had that perhaps wasn't the best conversation you ever had. So I'm feeling like the sword up. I feel like you maybe got cut in a conversation, maybe confused, and maybe a little bit hurt. So it's time for balance. You need to go back. You need to go back into your balance. Realize that it's time for you to go on your own. You know what? This conversation that you had with this person, they don't know you. They don't know what you're capable of, and they don't know what's up with you. But you do, and you can go back into temperance. You can go back into balance. You can go back into healing anytime that you want, Scorpio. So if somebody did cut you with these words, I'm really sorry. This could also be that you just kind of met up with somebody who you needed clarity from. So it could be, yes, Edwana, balance. Absolutely. Balance is such a must in our lives. Balance, balance, balance. I love temperance too, Abigail. And, this conversation could really have been just a conversation about clarity. So maybe you really liked somebody, or you met somebody and you were going to talk about perhaps maybe getting together as a couple, and it didn't work out. That person just said, you know what, go in light and love, get your balance. I'm good to go. And, I don't think that I want a relationship, or they don't know you, Edwana. They don't know you at all. So yeah. So you know what, if this person came out to you and said, you know what, this is the clarity I need to give you. I'm really not into a relationship right now. Thanks for coming out. Then you just need to go off and you need to get your balance, because the universe puts cards like this in place for a reason. They're one for your learning and two for your protection, right? Because usually when you get something that you didn't want, it's chances are it's for your highest good. Sometimes we don't get the things that we want to get because they're not for us. And I tell you, at this age of 51, when I look back, there are many things that I wanted that I didn't get. And now that I come forward in my life, I am so glad I didn't get them. I'm so glad I didn't get them. All right, so what do we got here? He said it's not going to happen. I'm like, you couldn't tell me this 8 months ago instead of wasting my damn time. Exactly. Um, exactly. Balanced yourself, back out, you feel amazing. Good for you, Triple S. Awesome. L triple three, would you say? My guide showed me two cards. Once was Temperance, and the other was the Magician. I'm a Scorpio. You know what, y'all? You guys that are Scorpio, you are conductors of energy. You can see around corners. If you're interested in getting to know tarot, I would suggest that you go out and buy yourself a deck, or all of them are on Amazon. I'm just going to show you mine. Yeah, there we go. This was the very first deck that I ever bought. This one here. And it's beautiful. It is a fairy deck, and I still use it once in a while. It's got all this silver, beautiful silver on the end. And I bought it really because of this depiction. Look at this. It's beautiful, right? And that's the reason that I bought it. This is the very first deck that I got. I have a friend who is a white witch, and she said, oh, Jessalyn, you're part of my Taurus tribe. Woo! Yay! So what I did was I bought this deck of cards, and I think it was only $19. And my friend said to me, now sleep with it. Put it under your pillow, put it at your feet, just make sure it's somewhere in your exact vicinity. I did that for a couple of weeks and forgot about it. And then I pulled it out and started looking at the cards. And very interestingly enough, I knew what was going on in the cards. I knew what was going on in there without even having to look at the book, because I would look at the cards and then look at the book. And the book was pretty much spot on. I had a few different things, but I think that I had a few different things because it was my guides. And at that point, I didn't know I had guides and angels. Hi, I just came across you, your teachings and readings today. You're an amazing teacher. Thank you for your work. Oh, Ella, thank you so much. That is the kindest thing anyone could ever say to a person. Thank you so much. I really do try hard to stay in balance so I can just bring as many good and balanced messages as I can to people. Shauna, you're a Sagittarius. I'm a Saggy rising. Yay. Yeah, so we can be a little bit extra, Shauna. I'm just saying. I think you know that, though. What else we got here? Jessalyn, blessings. You're a Taurus. Thank you. You're a part of my Taurus tribe. See, yeah, Abigail, totally. I'm totally glad I didn't get the stuff that I wanted back then, because my life would be an even hotter mess than it is right now. So I don't know if you guys want to know. Oh, look, we're up to 25. Wow. I don't know if you guys want to know anything about me. I don't usually talk about me on my channel because, well, there is no time. Everybody just wants to get the reading. So I am 51. I have one son, and he's 19. Edwana, your rejection of God's protection. I will try to remember that in my daily living. Wait a second. What? Your rejection is God's protection. Yes, Edwana, you're absolutely correct. I was like reading that backwards. I will try to remember that in my daily living. It's true. It is a huge one, Edwana. It's a huge one that will set you back on your course if you have fallen off. And you know what? Stop beating yourselves up for falling off your course, guys, because we all do it. Every single one of us. Some of us don't admit it. But you know what? That's when it's time for wine. Chocolate cherry wine, nonetheless. Abigail, I'm absolutely the same thing. I wanted a guy so bad 20 years ago. Thank God I didn't do it. Thank God. Because I see him now and the hot mess that he is, and I'm really glad that I'm over here being my own hot mess. Because I really couldn't handle someone else's hot mess at this point. High school. So glad God protected me from that. No kidding, Abigail, for sure. So, okay, back to me. Just want to say that I am 51. I am in central Canada. I never usually give my absolute, deets on where I live, but any of you that know southern states, northern states, any of you that know the northern states, I am actually a 2-hour drive from from North Dakota, actually from Fargo, North Dakota. So I'm just really just like 2 hours over the border from Fargo, North Dakota. I'm a 6 hour drive from Minneapolis, which is my favorite city in so far in the States. So yeah, that's where I am. I'm sort of like right in the heart of everything that's frozen, tundra cold right now. But our summers are beautiful, you guys. If you're close or if you can get over the border, it's beautiful and lush and so many lakes and everything here during the summertime. So I'm 51. I have a son who's 19, who's actually upstairs right now. He's 19 and he's the love of my life. I love, 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 love my baby. I'm going to call him my baby until, until he's 80 at least. But yeah, I'm really enjoying just being a single mom now. Um, when you said you had love at first sight, it resonated with me, and I love that you were together 20 years. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's absolutely true, Kendra. It was literally 4 months. At that time I was very deep in religion. I'm no longer religious. I am spiritual. I've now come into. I felt like I was raised atheist, and then I swung over to the other side, where I became super religious for about 15 years. I was a Mormon. And then now I'm back to center. I'm no longer identifying with any religion. I don't read the Bible. I'm sorry if that offends anybody, but I don't read the Bible. I go by my connection to God. I go by my connection to Creator, to Buddha, to Ganesh, to anybody who will listen, quite honestly. I call it the universe because I don't want to miss anybody in all of that. Yeah, and so I'm back to center now. I'm very centered, and I'm centered in my spirituality, and it's worked out really well for me. And yes, I did have love at first sight with my ex, and he came along at a time when I really needed him to come along. We were 10 years apart. He was younger than me by 10 years, and at that time I was only 31, so he was 21. He was 21, and we had a lot of fun together. Don't get me wrong. He was my best friend. We had a lot of fun, and our lives together, except for maybe the last 5 years, we had a good 15 years. And so I met him in September, and we were married February 20th. So October, November, December, January, February. So yeah, almost 5 months, I guess. So I knew him for 5 months, and we were married for 20 years. So the last 5 years, meh, a little rocky, but we had a really good 15. I'm just saying. And I got the most beautiful, amazing young man out of the deal. So I have my son now, and that's exactly what I wanted, was to be a mom. Yes, he was very much young. I raised somebody else's child. I always say that. I raised somebody else's child. I'm not raising any more children. Okay, just gonna go back. I don't want to miss your questions here. Um, I love that, Edwana. Rejection is God's protection. You got that right, sister. Um, you're Sagittarius too, Ella. Cool. And you found your tribe. Yes, you did, sweetheart. You found your tribe. That's right. Um, you're 32, Kendra. Wow. We're kind of like on the same sort of path. So okay, what else? We've done Scorpio, we've done Aries, we've done Cancer. Is there anyone else in the room who needs a couple of cards? Any other energies that need a couple of cards? You met this summer for 3 months. Cool. Are you, Cass? You're just a baby. You're just a baby. 44. Taurus rising. Okay, we'll do Taurus right now. My Taurus tribe, my bullpen. Woohoo! Tauruses get a bad rap. We do. We get a bad rap. We can be stubborn. We can be tough. We can be when we're backed into a corner, we can be pretty tough. And so that's kind of what happened when I ended up quitting my job at the end of October. Someone in my upper management put me up against a corner and said, "This is what I have for you. If you don't like it, too bad." And I said, "No, too bad for you. I'm out." That's what I did. And I decided to come here and read for you guys. Okay, so we're doing Taurus, guys. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And we just need 2 cards for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, here we go. Oh, look at that. You're choosing yourself here, Taurus. You're choosing yourself. You've made a choice, and it's about self-mastery, or it's about mastering your craft, mastering whatever it is that you're doing. So you're either mastering the craft of you, mastering your craft, and that's totally me right now. I'm mastering my craft. I don't need a man. I don't need me a man right now. I don't. I am on a path that a man doesn't fit in right now. So I am kind of dating, but not really. This is what I'm doing right now. I am mastering me. I'm mastering my craft. I'm mastering who I am. I am mastering my work. I am just mastering it all, and I've chosen to do that. I've made a judgment in my life. I've chosen to do that, and I hope you have too. And this is about you. This is about you and your work. So whatever work it is that you're doing, you are making a beautiful job of it, Taurus. You're shining up all those pentacles, and someone is watching you and admiring the way that you are. Taurus is really good for this judgment. We make all kinds of judgment all the time. We don't necessarily judge people. We make judgments mostly against ourselves about the things that we're going to do next. So this is also a resurrection, guys. I'm just saying, this is also a resurrection. So if you have somebody in the past that you have unfinished business with, it's kind of likely that that person is coming forward, but they are going to see how much you've changed. They're going to see how all the work you've done on you, and bravo to you. That's exactly what you need. It is going to be 2020 is going to be our year, guys. No matter what sign you are, you have to decide, make the decision. Oh, that's the one thing I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about the portal on 12/12. So you guys know that the full moon is coming up on the 12th of December, and the full moon is coming up on the 12th month, and it is coming up at 12:12 a.m. So the 12th day of the 12th month at 12:12 a.m. That is a portal, you guys. So if you have time and if you're awake, if you can find yourself time to be awake, I would suggest there's a couple of things I would suggest, because this is what I do. One, I would suggest that you put a jar of water, clean distilled water, in a jar, a clear jar, out on the doorstep, out on your balcony. And oh, sorry, the time zone I'm speaking of is Central Time Zone, 12:12 a.m. So actually, you should be waiting for it in your time zone. Wait, yes, I believe you should be waiting for it in your time zone, because it is the portal of 12/12/12/12. So it's the portal that we're looking for. So distilled clean water, you guys, in a jar on the front doorstep, in the on the balcony, wherever you want to put that water, and just let it charge out there for a bit under the moon. And when after you've charged that, keep it in the fridge, and you can drink from that, and you can just keep recharging yourself until that water is gone. There are some people who work with stones. I don't. I haven't gotten into the stones part of it yet, but you can charge stones in water on your deck or on the balcony or wherever. Now, I live in a climate that's super cold right now, so I'm not going to be able to leave mine out very long. I probably will put it out at midnight and bring it in a quarter after 12 or 20 after 12 before it freezes. But this is a portal, and the portal is important, you guys, to ask for what you need, to make promises about what you will do to get the things that you need. It's also important because this portal is opening for the solstice. The winter solstice is on 12/21. Can you see the correlation? So the moon is 12/12 at 12/12. And then the correlation is that there is the solstice coming up December 12th, 21. So 12/21. So 12/12, 12/12, and then 12/21. So you guys, this kind of thing is so important. It's so important, because we don't know when the next time we're going to have a full moon that's going to open a portal that big. So I'm telling you right now, all 19 of you, all 17 of you, make sure, please, that you do pay attention if you can stay awake, and you do pay attention for this type of thing. Get your blessings. This is the time to get your blessings. This is such a crazy correlation of numbers. It is the time to get your blessings. So don't forget to do that. All right. So I'm going to go back and take a look to see what's going on here. What do I got here? Taurus rising. Hello. Oh, Cass, where are you getting all those crazy? Are those? Oh, those are the new stickers, I think, Cass. That's awesome. Oh, you're welcome, Ella. And I would suggest you guys, if you can go online and just take a look. There's so much information out there about this portal. So just get as much information as you can about this portal. Okay. I digress. What are we doing next for a couple card pull? What should we do next? You are on your computer. Yeah, that's okay. You can open another tab, hon. Aries. We just did Aries. You know what I'll do is I will pull something different for Aries. I will pull a surrender card. That's what I'll do. Wait, we did Aries already. Yeah, we did Aries already. We're talking about Aries, remember? Oh, Gemini and Sag. Okay, let's do Gemini and Sag. We'll do Gemini and Sag. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and we'll do some surrender cards. Okay, so we will do Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Gemini, please. We need 2 cards for Gemini. 2 cards of advice, please, Spirit. 1 and 2. There we go. Oh, somebody's thinking about something. Look at that. We've got some more healing and wishes, and somebody's going into hermit mode for some reason. Maybe to think about those wishes and the healing that needs to take place. Yeah, so the hermit, you're going to do this quietly. So yeah, you're going to quietly go away, whether it's away, or you're going to just quietly sit and think in your own mind about what's next, because it looks like some healing is needed here, a little bit of healing. When the star card comes up, it's not a huge amount of healing, it's just a little bit, but the star is healing for sure. It also is wishes come true. It's all about using your intuition, right, which is there, and it's all about following your intuition into the darkness. So intuition is here on both of these, and Gemini, it looks like it is time for you to yeah, maybe wish upon a star. Maybe that portal is for you, Gemmies. It is, right? Oh gosh, I never even realized that. This full moon is in Gemini. Absolutely, this is you. Yes, the full moon is in Gemini. You guys need to do that, and yeah, you need to do it by yourself quietly. And you know what? Shut off all your social media, the television, the music, everything. Just shut it all off and go into hermit mode for a little bit and think about what you need to do. Now, what did I miss here? I think I missed something here. Oh, Cass, I need to get away too. Very much. Okay, I thought I missed something. Team Saggy. Yes, Saggy. Let's do you. Let's do you. I'm Team Saggy too. I'm Team everybody as well. Just saying, I'm Team everybody. Okay. We need some 2 cards, 2 advice cards, please, for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Would you guys like for me to come and do some readings live? Like, I'm not opposed to doing that. I could come and do, you know, I could do my person readings live, or I could do, you know, just the readings themselves live. They just wouldn't be as long. I could do that as well. And, all right. Cut. Here we go. Saggy and Saggy. Oh, yay, Sag. Yay, Sag. Look at that. Look at that. So they did come out like this, I'm just saying. So is the Fool. So it looks like there's going to be a new start in something, Sag, something. Yep, the Fool is here and the Queen is here as well, right? So the Queen of Swords. I love the Queen of Swords. I think she gets a bad rap, but you know what? If you need the truth, you go to the Queen of Swords. She's going to give it to you straight. And she is the person who will be... Now, in this picture, I just want to let you guys know, you see that her sword is down, right? When the sword is at the ready, when the sword is up like this, that indicates that it is going to be harsh communication. And harsh communication with the Queen of Swords just means she's going to be really brutally honest. That's all. So when you see the card, or the card comes up with the sword down, that means that, the communication is going to be truthful, but not really harsh. And when you see it going up, it means it could be harsh communication. So that being said, though, there is a new start coming, it looks like. This is the card of Aries. Just saying, anybody who's asking about Aries, this is the card of Aries. And it looks like, oh, nothing from the back, but from the front, it looks like you may be seeking out the counsel, perhaps, of the Queen of Swords, Queen or King of Swords. And that person is going to be honest with you, very honest. Maybe it's the Queen of Swords that you are wanting to court. Maybe it's that person that you're wanting to love. But yeah, if you're looking for a new start with either a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, there you go. That's the Queen. That she is. The Queen of Swords, like I said, she gets a bad rap because she's the only person that tells the truth, right? And Pisces, Jupiter as well. Oh, cool, Abigail. I'm Pisces Moon. Yeah, so she's the person that's always going to give you the correct answer. She's always going to tell you what's up, regardless of what's going on, regardless of the way that you're going to take it. She's not really worried about the way you're going to take it. Her MO is to make sure that she always tells the truth. And she's going to be logical about that, right? Not necessarily emotional. So sometimes that can be crappy. We got a new person. We're up to 18. Who is it? Who are you? Say hi. New subscriber. Natanya. What a beautiful name. Wow. Natanya. My middle name is Natasha. It's a Ukrainian name. It was my great-grandmother's name. But Natanya, that's a beautiful name. And yeah, so welcome. I'm glad you subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. It is not enough Queen and King of Swords in the world. You're right, Abigail. I absolutely agree on that. Oh, wow, that's a pretty name. Taisha. Did I say it right? Taisha? Taisha Mullen. Welcome, my Scorpio people. I love it. Ebonice, you're wonderful. Thank you so much. Aw, you're so beautiful. Thank you so much for that contribution. I am so grateful for you guys because the names that are in this room right now, we have 18 people here, and the names that are in this room right now are the ones that I notice all the time. And you guys are awesome. Oh, Tunisia, I did it. Taisha, that's it. So you guys are the ones that I notice all the time. So thank you for being at my back. I really love when you communicate with me. I really love when you come around and, when you can give me like slightly sweet Scorpio. If you guys can get to somebody and answer a question before I can, bravo, man. I can't answer them all. I've been trying. I'm sort of keeping up. Aw, thank you for being you too, sweetheart. So, we were going to go to surrender cards, weren't we? Okay. Oh, look at all those cards. You guys are awesome. You're wonderful. Susan Mack, hello. Are you Suze or are you Mac? That's all I ever wonder. Are you Susan or Mac? He is a Libra, and I am ready to face him with the truth. You are. You've been contemplating this for a while. So are you the Queen of Swords? Is that what you're saying? You are Suzanne. Oh, your dog is Mac. Oh, how sweet is that? I love that. Oh, hi, Suzanne. Nice to see you here. I love the sign you are as well, Andrea. I love the Scorpio. Scorpios are just so driven, and I marvel at the drive of a Scorpio. I was just saying, maybe you were here, maybe you weren't, but I was just saying that I do know someone who's really close to my heart, who's a Scorpio rising and an Aries sun, and that guy goes. He goes, and he's just wonderful. I really enjoy your readings. You're great. Aw, Taisha, thank you so much. Thank you for coming around and saying so. I really count on, people like you guys to stick your head up. Thank you for the 18 of you that are here to stick your head up and just let me know that you appreciate what I'm doing, because I really love doing this. It's my life's work. I really, really love it. I am seeing here that there is one more person in our room. Who are you? You better tell us who you are. You are the Queen of Swords, Sagittarius. Okay, Ella. Teresa, hi. There's Teresa. Everybody say hi to Teresa. Hi, Teresa. All right, Teresa, what's your sign? Sun, moon, rising. What are you? Sun? What's your sun sign, Teresa? Nice. Oh, Aquarius. Dawning of the age of Aquarius. One of my very favorite people is Aquarius, by the way. And so what we're doing then, Teresa, before you got here, is we were pulling cards, just a 2-card advice from Spirit for each of the signs. And we haven't done Aquarius yet. So let's do Aquarius. Now that you're here, Teresa, we can do Aquarius. Oh, I'm kind of new too, Talon, so thank you. I've only been doing readings online. Well, I've been doing readings for 2 years, but I've only been doing readings online since September, I guess. So yeah, we're both new at it. So let's grow this stuff together, okay? All right, so we're going to do a 2-card reading for Aquarius, okay? Aquarius and Capricorn moon. Oh, look at that. Okay, so let's do first for Aquarius. First, we should have wine. If you have wine, please drink with me. Mine is chocolate cherry, and you guys, it is wonderful. I got it from a friend. Okay, Aquarius, here you go. Ooh, that one fell out. You're going to like it. Okay, look at that. Aquarius, boom. 9 of Cups. Wishes fulfilled. Yep, absolutely. And then you have this where you're being stuck. So of course, Aquarius, you got to be stuck. You got to be stuck just a little bit. But I'm going to tell you this. You probably heard me say it 1,000 times. Is that you can see she's walking that really tight line, right? She's holding those swords. Her eyes are covered. She's thinking about everything with her intuition there. The thing is, she can just drop the swords and pull off the damn thing on her eyes, right? She just pull off that blindfold. She just doesn't want to see what's coming, and that's the thing, right? She just doesn't want to see what's coming. And it's okay that she doesn't, but it's much easier to handle when you can see it coming at you than when you can't. So this is what's coming at you. So girl, you better take off that blindfold. It is coming for you. The 9 of Cups. Your wishes are about to be fulfilled. So bravo to you. All right, we got a couple newbies. Who's there? Hello. You guys got to say hi. You can't just sit there and be quiet. We see you. We see our numbers going up here. We got 22 in the room now. We had 17. Who are the rest of you? Who are the rest of you? Oh, you're welcome, Teresa. Anytime, sweetheart. Okay, so right now I'm going to go back to the beginning, you all. Pisces, yay! Abigail. Okay, let's do Pisces. We will. Absolutely. Hi, Vanna. How are you? Thanks for coming by. Thanks for dropping in and saying hello. And Vanna, we are coming up to do a surrender card for Scorpio right away, so you're just on time. And I'm just going to pick 2 cards right now for Pisces. Oh, thanks, sweetheart. Andrea, thank you so much. I'm really glad that you like them. I was just saying before that I'm not really religious, but I'm quite spiritual. So I just want you to know that I don't particularly follow the Bible. So some people get offended by that, but you know, it is what it is, right? So, all right, so let's do Pisces. Your entire chart has gotten read at this point. Has it really? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going to pull for 2 for Pisces, right? Ooh. All right. All right, then. Oh my gosh. Look at us. We are the 10 of Cups with our soulmate. Check that out. Yep. 10 of Cups and the soulmate. So it looks like, yeah, for Pisces, it looks like there's some great things coming up. So this could be, you know, just the 6 of Cups is indicative of the soulmate card, right? We all know that. I know, Abigail, right? So it is indicative of the soulmate, right? The 6 of Cups. It is deep and flowing emotional love. And this is coming up, the 10 of Cups. So I have a feeling that if you do have a soulmate or someone from, you know, a last life or a past, I was going to say a past life, not a last life, but a past life, someone that you've had in that life and you've pulled into this life, someone you've been married to or something like that. Yeah, you're right. Abigail has a soulmate somewhere. It looks like it's 10 of cups soulmate. It ain't just no, broke ass soulmate. It's a 10 of cups soulmate. It's a 10 of cups soulmate. Wow. Okay. Oh, Abigail, I'm glad you know who your soulmate is. That's great. I don't. My entire planet chart is literally split up between Scorp and Virgo. Wow, really, eh? Scorp and Virgo. So Scorp gets anything they want, and Virgo is all about the details. So you got a whole business right there. Definitely know who your soulmate is. Okay, so I'm going to go from the top. First of all, we're going to start with Scorpio. Scorpio, I'm going to give you a surrender card. Are you ready? Yeah, me too. Slightly sweet. I am a hot mess. I always say I'm a hot mess. That's who I am. I'm separated after 20 years of marriage, and I am learning how to live on my own again, which is wonderful. I just love you guys. I'm telling you. I adore my alone time. Oh, Gritty, hi there. I adore my alone time, and I get it when my son's not here. On the weeks that my son is not here, and believe me, I adore my son, and I just wait from week to week till he gets here again, because he's here every second week. So I adore him, but I really adore my alone time. Oh my gosh, I love my alone time. What is your hair color? I love it. Well, it's the bottle, actually. It's a bottle color, and it is yeah, I wish I could tell you. It's the same one every time. I know the picture, but it is like a level 6 red. I don't know if that means anything to you. I'm a hairdresser, so I speak in levels. So black is 1. Black is the darkest bluest black, and then when you go up from there, they get lighter. So this is a level 6, and it is a they call it a peach red. Yeah. Any possibility you could cross watch for a Leo reading? Could do. I think we could do a short Leo reading. We certainly could. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to pick a surrender card for Scorpio. Are you ready, Scorps? Oh, look at that. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. I love that. Wow. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try and fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Look at that. I love that. Yeah. So we all know that we can't fix anybody, right? We can barely fix ourselves. So we all know that we are not fixing anyone else. So Scorpio, if you're in a situation where you are trying to fix somebody else, it's not going to work. It's not going to. Okay. So next one up, let's do a surrender card for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aries, your card is surrender to non-action. I actually like that one too. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So just breathe. That's all. Non-action. Because non-action is an action. It really is. It's about just being you, being still. And from my religious days, there is one, what do you call it? There's what do you call it? I don't even remember what you call it anymore. It's like a saying in the Bible. And it is, be still and know that I am God. So it is just be still and know that the universe has your back is really what it is. The universe does have your back. Verse, that's it. Thank you. Passage. Yes. So there's a verse in the Bible and it does say, be still and know that I'm God. And so just know that the universe has your back. That's how that translates for me. So it'll come to you. I think you're my other half of my brain, Simply Sweet. You're always answering the questions. I'm always giving the questions and you're answering them. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so going forward, we are going to do a surrender card for, so we did Scorpio, Aries. We're going to do Gemini, okay? Gemini. Surrender card for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you are afraid of a change in your job, in your health. Okay, wait, Grandma's got to put her glasses on because it's feeling like it's getting smaller. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of change in your job, your health, or your relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation: I have faith and all is well. There you go. It's right there. I have faith and all is well. All right. We are going to, what does that say? It's so hard not doing anything as an Aries. It very much is. If you're an Aries sun, moon, or rising, your Aries side is strong. It's very strong. Good evening, Jamie. Hello and welcome. Welcome to us. Here we are. Okay, so I was going to do a really quick read for Leo. Somebody is cross-watching for Leo, so I'm just going to throw down 5 or 10 cards. It's not going to be a full reading, but so we can get some energies for Leo, okay? So if you're cross-watching for the Leo, here is a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Quick-ass reading for Leo. You're welcome, Jamie. Okay, hang on a second. Yes, we are Surrender, Let It Go Collective, Taisha. We are, tell you what, all of these cards here, these surrenders, I need them all. I need to get rid of everything. I need to purge everything. Okay, here we go. First 3 cards out. Okay, first one is 10 of Cups, right? 10 of Cups is awesome, wonderful. Everything is beautiful, lovely, wonderful. Then why this? Why Hermit mode? Because it looks like it's coming up as a Tower. So there's something coming up, guys, for the Leo that is, it's going to be, it's kind of funny because I just heard it came in like a wrecking ball. I heard that wrecking ball song, right? That's the first thing I heard. So it came in like a wrecking ball. This stuff is the wrecking ball. So I just want to explain the Tower, and I know I do it a lot, but I do it probably mostly for myself because, you guys, I just absolutely ignored my own Tower moment when it came to quitting my job. I should have quit my job before I quit my job, and I kept staying and staying and staying, and I didn't go, and then I got hit with the Tower. And so I give people advice about the Tower all day long, and then I missed my own Tower. So I just want to say with the Tower, it is a wrecking ball. It absolutely is that. That's right. Miley Cyrus, Jamie. It is the thing that comes in and cleans up everything. So the wrecking ball in my life was the day I quit my job. When I went in on that Friday, I did not expect to quit my job at all. Not at all. And I am glad I got this Tower now. When I walked out of there, I had no hot clue what I was going to do when I left. But this is a transformative energy. You're absolutely right. It's your chance to pull it down, to knock away all the rubble, the stuff you never needed anyway that you didn't know you didn't need. And then once that stuff goes away, you realize you never needed it anyway, right? So yeah, it comes up as the Tower. So this is how it's coming up. You think everything's all hunky-dory like I did when I went into work on Friday morning, sat down, logged into my computer and started working. And by the end of the day, I'd quit my job. But that's what happens. I'm telling you, that's what happens when you push the Taurus in the corner. They come out fighting. You never put a Taurus up against the wall, ever, ever. It's always going to end up in a Tower moment. But I think for me, it was supposed to. I stayed there too long. So yeah, it looks like everything's going great. Maybe it's because I feel like everything was going great. You thought everything was going okay. And then when you went into Hermit mode for a moment, you're like, wait a second. Maybe this isn't as great as I thought it was. Maybe it's a sham, and maybe I'm lying to myself, and maybe I am the cook and the clean, and I'm the workhorse in the home, and maybe it's just time for me to go. Yeah, me too. I totally had mistreatment, Abigail. Absolutely did the same thing. Boy, your life and my life are very similar. So anyway, yeah. So then you went into Hermit mode. This Leo went into Hermit mode, and that was it. That was it. Last card coming up in this line here is, yeah, you know what? And there ended up being a lot of other, another opportunity anyway. So it's the 7 of Cups, right? You had all kinds of opportunities anyway, and you didn't realize that you had the opportunities. And sometimes we don't realize we have the opportunities until that Tower falls. And you know what? Absolutely. It puts you into a state of Five of Cups, right? Like sadness, maybe a little bit of drinking. And this, all poured out, but look here. Two of Cups, there's still love. There's still love there. You just can't see it. You need to go through your shit first. You need to go through that crap first, and it's necessary, right? If it wasn't necessary, it wouldn't be so. And then you're gonna go into, trying to get back into balance again. You're gonna try really hard. The Leo's gonna try really hard to get back into balance, and after that, you're going to start moving quicker. Things are going to be okay. You're going to start moving quicker. This is the card of Cancer. I don't know if that makes any difference or not, but things are going to start moving better in the right direction. Underneath the deck, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Didn't come out, but heavy duty in your future. Hang on a second. Oh, okay. Well, I have a Queen of Cups here. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but Queen of Cups is here. The queen who is, very, very watery and deep. The queen who likes a lot of romance. She can turn on you though if you don't have the romance. I'm just saying she's a queen status, so she's got money, she's got wealth, and she needs a high standard of love. So if you can keep up with the Queen of Cups, bravo to you. But I think right now you're feeling a little closed off at this time, right? The Four of Pentacles is like keeping closed off and being sad and just not knowing if you want to get your heart hurt again, keeping everything next to keeping the money next to your heart so you don't get hurt. Oh, look at this. What did you say just now? You're on Bumble right now, swiping nope to half of the state of Texas. That's awesome. Half of the state of Texas. Okay. Well, the card that came up is the Victory card. So you know what? It looks like Leo is going through some stuff. Leo, I have a feeling, is about to get out of a relationship. About to get out of a relationship that they thought that they were happy in, and then realized that they just were not happy. And they also realized that they have a lot of options. So yeah, there's a little bit of this going on, a little bit of, heartbreak. It is a bit of a disaster when the tower hits. I mean, I'm not going to lie, right? There's no way to sugarcoat it. But it looks like there is somebody who's waiting to help. And even though you're feeling a little bit closed off, this is victory, right? This is coming back from the war. So everybody is all lined up. I always get a kick out of this lady's look on her face. Check it out. I hope you can see it. Yeah, see her there? Look at her man. He's like, okay. She's like, wow. She's like totally on that dude. She wants him. I love the look on her face. You will never look at this card the same. But there's people that are, people around him are thriving from his electric personality. So yeah, that's it. So Leo's going through some crap right now, but it looks like they're going to come out okay on the back end. And it's going to be okay. You just got to go through it a little bit, right? What do we got here? That's right. You don't know unless you try. You're absolutely correct. Scorpios are picky AF. You know what? Tauruses are picky AF. Just saying. Well, and the thing is that with Tauruses, we have to find someone strong enough to handle us, because when we get in a bull mood, I'm just saying, when we get in a bull mood, that isn't exactly what people around us really thrive to see. So it can get a little bit ugly. So Talon, you said, interesting. What were you saying, interesting to? And what else do I have here? I'm looking. Speaking, yeah. Well, the thing is there's a catch-22 there, slightly sweet, about the Emperor. I know an Emperor, and that Emperor, if he gets turned upside down, ooh, Nelly, you don't even want to be in his vicinity if he gets turned upside down. So an Emperor, especially an Emperor that is also a Scorpio, look out. Look out. You're an Aquarius and you tell it like it is. I know that every Aquarius I know tells it like it is, Jamie, and that's okay. We require people like you in the world. We were just saying, I don't know if you were here, but this life requires people who are telling it like it is. There are so many people butthurt about people being honest, but the fact of the matter is the reason our planet's dying is because nobody's speaking the truth. The reason that, there's so many people in hunger and strife and poverty is because nobody's speaking the truth. You have a chance to speak the truth, do it. I don't care what sign you are, do it. Stick your head up. What did, who said it? I have to think about who said it. It was Tutu, what's his name? Reverend Tutu? Is he a reverend? I don't remember. But he said that if you are silent, and you know that there is an injustice going on, your silence makes you guilty. If you stay silent, you are on the side of the oppressor. That's what he said. So you need to do that. You need to speak out. It was the same for Malcolm X. It was the same for what's his name? I can't remember his name. The street sweeper. Who did that one about the street sweeper? What's his name? Wasn't Malcolm X. It was Martin Luther King. That's it. Yeah, Martin Luther King. Same thing, right? That man, bravest man of all men, stood up and spoke and said his thing. We always have to do that. Look, maybe you guys can't see it, but it's 1:11:11 right now. It just passed. It was 1:11:11. We've been online now 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 11 seconds. So I just wanted to point that out. Interesting that I looked at the clock at that time. So yes, please. You know what? If you need to pretend that you're the queen queen or king of swords, then please do that. But we need more people in this life who will speak out, because there's too much injustice going on, and we need to get it. We need to get it in control. Time flies when you are having fun. I know it's in 1 hour and 11 minutes. What does that say? The King of Pence. King of Pence are hot. King of Cups are emo. King of Cups are totally emo. You're right. King of Wands are fiery. King of Swords communicate. I want all of it. So an emperor, right? It's the best balanced emperor. I miss a lot. Then lol. What'd she say? Needs what? Then need to change my notifications apparently. Yeah, you miss a lot. Absolutely. Can I do a what, Taisha? Can you do I'm gonna do some wine for sure. Holy smokes, that's good. Cherry chocolate wine, you guys. What would you like me to do, honey? Taisha Mullen, you said, can you do a short read for Scorpio? I certainly can. Since we have so many of them here, suspense, yes. I'm going to Texas and I'm finding you. You and I need to have a glass of wine. I've never been to Texas. I would love to visit Texas. All right, so I am going to do a really quick read for Scorpio, because Scorpio, you guys, Scorpio, I love you, my Scorpios. All right, let's take a look here. All right. Oh. We start with justice. So something's coming. Justice, right? The injustice that has happened, there is going to be justice. And Taisha's from Texas too. Yay. And justice, yeah. So anytime there's an injustice, that's when justice shows up. And so justice can show up just in the nick of time to give you the sun. So the sun and justice. So everything that needs to have justice is being illuminated right now. So if there is anything that somebody thought that they could hide from you, or somebody thought that they could hide from either Scorps or themselves, it's not happening, because the sun has come to illuminate justice. And when the sun illuminates justice, it puts it on, how do you say, ether. It's really super powerful. So justice is coming. Justice brings the balance. Justice is about doing the right thing. So someone is going to be doing the right thing that is going to shed light on a subject, and then they're going to wait. I love that. It's almost like a, what do you call it? It's almost like a spy movie, right? Here comes the justice, dun, 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 dun. Right, here comes the justice. And then, oh, look, yeah, we got to figure that out. We got to get that shit done. Then now we're just going to wait in quietness. So this is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is what comes just before the just before the harvest, right? You've sown all the seeds, you've done everything you can do, and now you wait. So this is the Justice, and everything is going to be illuminated here. So I think, Scorpio, that things are coming into fruition for you. And in the next year, you are going to see this. You're going to wait just a little bit, but look at this. You're going to wait because you are going to have victory. Victory in whatever was going on here. You're going to have victory in a partnership. That's what's going to happen. So this is the partnership. This is the victory. You're just going to wait for a bit. Once all of this is done, you're going to have partnership and victory. So a victory in partnership. So if you were planning on starting a business, if you were planning on doing something like that, even if it's on the side in the same at the same time that you're working at your job, then let's get you off Bumble. Slightly Sweet. We got to get you off Bumble. And yeah, so it's coming up as victory in a money situation. So a partnership, a businessship, something like that is coming off. Let me get these back in order here. All right. So okay. I think that someone was being dishonest with you, Scorpio. Someone is being dishonest, and it might have been someone in the workplace. So it might have been someone who was trying to either steal a project you started to work on. Someone who was trying to take credit for work. Oh, hey, Tanya, welcome. Nice to hear. So it was either it was something that a project that you did at work that was stolen from you, or it was someone is trying to tarnish your reputation at work. Someone is doing something that's going to tarnish your reputation at work. Say hello to the newbie. Hello, Tanya. I don't know why I used an accent just now, but we're all here. Slightly Sweet and Tasha and L333 and Natanya. All of us are here. They're all saying hello. And Jamie's here too. And so yes, so Scorpio, it looks like this seems to be a workplace thing. Someone is trying to tarnish your reputation at work, or they are taking credit for a project that you did, or they're looking at you as you're mastering yourself. Scorpio 11, hello, everybody say hello to Scorpio 11. 11. And so Scorpio, it looks like someone is trying to either like dim your light at work. Someone is trying to take credit for a project you've done, or someone just doesn't like to see you thriving. Someone doesn't like to see you thriving and is trying to steal something from you in terms of, Seven of Swords. They can actually take your project, or they could just trying to make you look bad, essentially, at work. Or they just don't like how much you are succeeding in life, period. Could very well be. They just don't like to see you succeed. And so there's some dishonesty coming up here. They're trying to make others think that you aren't the shit, but you are. You are all that. Because look, even though there is some fighting going on, Five of Wands is here to say, look, you're going to be, regardless of all the fighting and arguing that's going on, you are going to be the person who is, hey, Danielle, nice to see you. You're going to be the person who is the person who has victory. So regardless of what they're trying to do to you, Scorpio, they're not going to make it. You are going to be on high alert. Five of Swords. You're going to be on high alert, and you're going to cut somebody if they try and do that thing that they want to do. And they're trying to make you look bad. And that's just not good. It's not good at all. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to anybody? I don't know anybody who would do that. All right. Oh, my. Well, that tells the story right there. Kate, Slightly Sweet, you can get off Bumble. You can get off Bumble. Look at that. Came out this way. You can get off Bumble because there is love coming. Look at that. Send him over. He's Canadian, though. He's going to say sorry all the time and hold open too many doors. Your shopping trips are going to become very long. And And looks like you have lots of opportunities coming up in love. So I wouldn't too much worry about it. And this is coming quickly. This is going to be moving quickly, or perhaps it's with a Taurus. I mean, sorry, not a Taurus, a Cancer. Perhaps it's with a Cancer. So yeah, love is coming quickly. Seven of Cups, you have lots of options coming. It's coming quickly, or perhaps it's a Cancer. So this is the card of Cancer. It is also the vehicle, right? The vehicle that takes you places, that moves quickly. All right, one more card. Sorry, two more cards. Two more cards. There's one, and there is two. Oh, look at that. You are closing an old chapter. You, my Scorpio, have learned a lesson. Last card in the Major Arcana. Check that out. The World card. That means you've learned a lesson. That means that whatever you were supposed to do, you did. And now anything that's behind this, you can shut that shit down. You don't need that anymore, because you're starting a new path. And although you are just a little bit defensive about that, you are going to have the 10 of Cups. So I wouldn't worry about it, Scorps. You got it down. Your 2020 is looking good. I'll send you a cute Canadian boy, slightly sweet, but you're going to have to retrain him because he's too nice. You're going to have to teach him how to be mean. All right, what we got going here? Ryan Reynolds is Canadian. I'm down. Oh, yes. So am I. His home is in Vancouver, which is a while away from here, but I'd walk it to see him for sure. Aw, Taisha needs some love. Yes, she does. Everybody needs love, Taisha. No more Bumble. That's right. Get off the damn Bumble. Shut it down. I can hear Gordon Ramsay in my head. Shut it down. Confirmation on old cycle done, Danielle? Okay, here it comes. Confirmation on the old cycle, please. For Scorpio, the confirmation on the old cycle, please. Yeah. It's the old cycle of this. It's all this crap. It's all the things that people said, all the things that they made you go up in your head for. They kept telling you weren't good enough, you couldn't do it, you're not enough. But the thing is, they're liars, because someone's going to come along and help you get unbound here, and that's probably going to be you, because you are the Empress. Because Scorpio is intuitive, right? You're going to get yourself out of this thing here. That's what you're leaving behind. That's not a bad thing to leave behind at all. And you can do it because you are the Empress. You do know what you're up to. You are intuitive. It's all good. Oh, just getting over a tower. I'm sorry, Taisha, you had to go through that. Lorraine, hello. You're in Kamloops, another Canadian. Woo! So, Lorraine, everybody say hi to Lorraine, because she's our connection to Ryan Reynolds. Lorraine, can you send him over? Can you let him know Elsie at 10 of Cups Tarot needs to speak with him? Thank you. Aw, Danielle, I'm glad. I'm glad everything is going to be going better forward. Yeah. I did do Aquarius, Jamie. I didn't do a small reading for Aquarius, but I did do a 2-card reading for Aquarius. Yeah. Yes, slightly sweet needs to hear from Ryan Reynolds, although she's going to have to fight me for him, but old cycle for Sag. Okay, let's see what's in the old cycle for Sag. What is Saggy saying goodbye to in the old cycle? This new year is going to be great for Sag, I have a feeling, because Sag has gone through a lot of crap. So what is in the old cycle for Sag? What is Sag saying goodbye to? Sag is saying goodbye to being unsure. So being unsure and not really knowing what to do next, being in the dark. And oh, hi, Daphne. How are you? Everybody say hi to Daphne. She's here. She made it. And so did Ladyfire. Ladyfire, hello. So yeah, that's what Sag is putting in behind them this year. They're putting behind them the Moon card. So, the ability to not be able to see forward is what you're putting behind you. You're going to use your intuitiveness more. You're going to be able to make better decisions. There is all kinds of stuff that you're going to be able to do next year that you didn't do this year. So now that we have a few more people here, 28 people, yay, it's our highest, 28 people. So I just wanted to talk again once more about the portal. You guys, the portal. the portal is opening, and the portal is opening as we get our full moon on the 12th of December. So 12/12, you see how that is, right? I want you to Google, why am I seeing 12/12? And it'll tell you what the angel number is and tell you what it means. So on December the 12th is the last full moon of the year. It is also coming out at 12/12. So at midnight, 12 minutes after midnight, it's going to be a full moon in Gemini. Okay, so one of the things that I'm going to be doing, shutting off all of my electronics, TV, internet shutdown, phone, everything. And yep, that's coming up in a few hours exactly. And so I'm going to be putting a jar of distilled water on my balcony. It's cold out there. It is like -5 Fahrenheit, I think. It's cold out there, but I am going to put a bottle of water out on my balcony, and I'm putting it out there at midnight, and I'm going to let that sit under the moon, and it's going to charge. It's going to charge, and it is going to sit in my fridge after that, and I am going to drink that water, and it is going to recharge me. So the biggest thing, two biggest things about this last full moon is that the full moon is the last full moon of the year. It is at December 12th, which is 12/12. It's also at 12:12 a.m. is when it's completely full. And it is also coming up after that is the solstice, right? And the solstice portal is important because the solstice is December 21st. So you see how that works. So the moon is 12/12 at 12/12, and then the solstice is 12/21. I want you to please Google that, 12/21, and you'll see why there is you'll see why this portal is so very important as it drags you through the winter solstice. Okay, so whatever you want, wish upon a star, whatever you want, it's going to bring so much change. You're absolutely right, Terra House. Oh, hello, Terra House. You're absolutely, who said that it's going to bring so much change? Oh, that was Taisha. Thank you, Taisha. Terra House energy. Hello, everybody say hello to Terra House. Nice to have you here. Yeah, so that portal is important. It's especially important because it's very close to the solstice, which is coming up at 12/21. So 1221, which is another angel number, right? So Google the crap out of that and figure out what you need to do. But that is going to be coming up in a few hours. Right now, where I'm in the central time zone, it is 8:30. It will be 11:30 if you are in the PT time zone. So you need to get your bottle of water outside soon if you're going to do that. Within the next 30 minutes at least. Natasha, you're my new BFF. That's awesome. So all I wanted to say was, you guys, there's 30 of you here. I am so grateful for you. I am so, so grateful. You guys my gratitude doesn't even reach you. Like, I don't know that you know how grateful I am for you, for all of you. So thank you for coming here and always being here for me. And please, if you see any injustices on the site, it belongs to you. This is your place. So I want you to help keep it clean. If you see anybody who's making negative comments, if you want to just let me know, I'll remove them if they're bothersome. If they aren't that bothersome, we'll let them get away with it because, go in love and light. I mean, words don't bug, right? But I just want to let you know that if somebody come at us, this group here, if somebody comes at us trying to compare what we do here to the Bible, I'm always going to remove those because I'm not religious. In fact, I think for my own self, and maybe not for you, but for my own self, religion did more damage than good. So I just don't follow the Bible. I follow the connection that I have with spirit. I follow the connection I have with my creator. And that's where I get my information from. I get it directly from the source. I don't need to go to the Bible. Okay. So, I'm sorry if that offends you. I don't mean for it to offend you, but that's just the way it is here. We're all about spirituality. And the great thing about spirituality is it doesn't, how do you say it? It doesn't leave anybody out. So I don't care what your sexual orientation is. I don't care who you love. Just love them hard is all I'm asking you to do. I don't care who you love. I don't care if you like to put a dress on at night and you're a guy, or if you like to dress like a guy and you're a woman. I really don't care. I just want you to be happy, and I want you to be able to have a safe place to come and some advice if you need it. And I just want you to be able to be here. So this is this place is partly yours as well. It's a negative free zone. And when I see negativity, I will ignore it first. And if the person keeps up, I will delete them and block them. So I'm not about the delete and the block, guys, because I really believe that everybody needs a second chance and a third chance and a fourth chance. And, you know, we're not all growing in the same way, right? We're not all growing as quickly as one another. Oh, guess what? I still have some wine left. Hang on. Da-da-da, there's some left. Yay. So not all of us are growing at the same rate. I tend to give people too many chances. That's what I do. But, you know, if it gets ugly, then that's when I'm going to let people know that they can't be here and act that way. So this is your place. You guys take care of it, all right? Wow. It's really good. Wow, look at you guys in all your beautiful colors. You're amazing. I love you. Just looking at some of your comments here. Taisha, I'm so glad you came too. Thank you. Chocolate cherry. I'm obsessed with it. I am. But you know what? I got this bottle from a friend whose friend. So now I got to go find that friend and break into their basement. Anybody up? Like, I need help. I've never broken into a basement in Canada before. Anybody want to come with? Love and blessings to you too, Scorpio. Scorpio Eagle. All right, you guys. It is 8:30, and I got to tell you that I am super behind on my private readings, so I hate to go because I'm having so much fun with you, but I really should go and get to those private readings. Wine heist, exactly. We can make a movie, wine heist. Okay, so I'm going to go because I do need to get those private readings on the road. You guys are wonderful. Thank you. 27 of you showed up, and that is amazing. That's it. I'm going to give you double high five. That is amazing. It's the best thing ever to get people to come here. I'm going to tell you that I'm going to do this every 2 weeks. We're going to get online and we're going to talk with each other every 2 weeks. We'll throw down some cards, do a few readings. We'll drink some wine. Yeah, we'll get to learn about each other. And as we get to learn about each other in 2020, perhaps I'll start traveling to Illinois. Perhaps I'll start traveling to Texas and meet some of y'all. I'll set myself up in a hotel and do some bookings and see if I can't get some face-to-face time with you guys, okay? And love you guys. Thank you very much for coming, and thanks for taking time out of your busy day to sit and chat with me. And now, you know what? If nothing else today, one thing we accomplished was getting Slightly Sweet off of Bumble. So if anybody can fill that order by by getting Ryan Reynolds to her, first bring him to me, then you can take him to her. All right. You guys are awesome. Okay. Gonna go. Bye.